As a project manager working in Boulogne-sur-Mer, a planning development agency, it's been very interesting to learn about how partner cities have been refurbishing their port area. For instance, it's been very valuable to visit Gdańsk shipyard and learn about their renovation strategy. As a European project manager, I would say it's been my first URBACT project, and it's been also very interesting to learn about the way you can develop a project with the network, and also the fact that you've been allocated a lead expert that really guides you to improve your project step by step.
We need to be better. We need to share. We need to discover, and it's very important for our events and for our projects to share and to discover and to learn by the other.
The experiences of the others can really bring a lot to Euron City. So for our URLG partners, it's been also very valuable because they've had the opportunity to meet their counterparts in the other countries, and also to spend more time really work on the various topics of the blue economy. And they've been really more involved thanks to the project.
In BluAct network, I learned a lot. It was actually this was the first project I have been involved in. And in addition to all the new information about the blue economy and the transfer of the good practice from Piraeus, I have also learned a lot about how European projects are implemented. And as far as our organization, Regional Development Center Koper, is concerned, I think I can say that by transferring the good practice from Piraeus, which was the competition for students for the best blue business idea, to our local environment, we have strengthened the cooperation between our organization, the Business Support Organization, and the Faculty of Management of University of Primorska. Which in turn educates young people about entrepreneurship. You shouldn't compare yourself and your situation to others. Every city, every region, every country has its own story, its own situation, and its own characteristics. And that's why in the implementation of a project, in our case, in the transfer of the good practice from Piraeus competition, adjustments and adaptations according to the characteristics of the local environment were necessary. From the BluAct network, I think we will sustain the cooperation between our organization, Regional Development Center Koper, and the Faculty of Management, University of Primorska. And we will also continue to work with members of the local group on other business related opportunities or projects. And as an organization, we will continue to participate in projects dealing with the blue economy, and we will further encourage the development of the blue sector and blue business ideas.
First of all, we achieved the good practice, and the best one is the ULG group, because in our city we set up the ULG group and we started to cooperate with people from maritime sectors, from institutions like universities, NGOs, authorities, local and regional. So it was the best thing that we could do for the last year.
and partners, but now we are state networking, international one, and we can continue our cooperation.
As an individual, for me, the most important thing is that we should always talk with all the roles that are important for the blue economy. It means connect with authorities, universities, private business, because all together they have the biggest impact for the blue economy. That is very important and strategic sector here in the city.
And again, people are the best value in the project, and the connecting business, administration and startups is like multifunctional group of experts, and they make the biggest space of creative ideas.
I think that without cooperation they won't develop their businesses, the goals that they have, like authorities or universities. So they found in the ULG group huge value for development for the city and for the region.
And again, they say that contacting among people, among enthusiasts and people who are passionate about maritime, it's the biggest value they've got from the group.
I think that in our city will change the awareness of citizens and of the authorities that the blue economy is a strategic sector for our region and for our city, that the sea, the Baltic Sea, is very important and that we should invest and raise more the awareness of the strategic sector. So definitely the citizens and the authority and the awareness of them.
And Start became a partner who will also build awareness among the citizens about blue economy and the value of maritime.
We will sustain for sure the ULG group. We will continue this cooperation. I think that this practice is the best one that we could take from BluAct, and it has a huge value for us. So we will continue the ULG group and we will continue to develop this network for sure.
As we said since first day in the BluAct project, if you don't say it, if you don't communicate it, it's like it never happened. So I believe communication is crucial and not just one of the steps. People need to know. That's why URBACT is giving the try, because it's about people. So people have to learn what happened with their money, what happened with their attempts, what happened with all the work that was done. So it begins from people and it has to come back, and its communication is the way. People, when they first hear about blue economy, they believe the hard marine industry. So it needs a very young and fresh approach in order to say you're a young entrepreneur with almost zero budget, but you are very important in blue economy. You can bring an innovative solution, an app, an idea, and that's what the Blue Growth competition and all the competition of our partners, that's exactly what we are doing.
BluAct second wave URBACT program is an initiative to promote innovation in blue entrepreneurship. The municipality of Piraeus has established, let's say, a policy in this field quite a long time. And when he participated in that project, he aimed to deepen this kind of policy. By deepening this kind of policy, he realized certain things. First, that blue entrepreneurship is something that needs to be developed even more. Innovation in this sector also, it's something that needs to be supported really, not only by the public authority as a municipality, but also with the private sector. That's why Piraeus formed a very strong ULG group aiming to support this initiative, promoting thus the public and private partnership. I think this is a crucial part for the sustainability of such a project, as also for policies in this sector, because you can have the public sector present and securing that such an initiative would be followed for several years and be developed, as long as you have also the private sector along with you, in order to deepen into the specific necessities of the market. Throughout this project, and as a result from the cooperation with the rest of the partners participating, we understood that we have kind of common problems, but we do not face these problems the same way. We see that there are different approaches, as also more effective solutions, which we didn't know before. So it's a constant learning procedure, which helped both us as the lead partner who had the responsibility to transfer the know-how, as also learning from our partners how they deal with their problems. I believe that a strong ULG group in each city, and the communication among them in cooperation with the municipalities would be the key of this success.
Okay, Blue Growth competition after 7 years of 7 competitions and 8 years of its life plays a major role, and it's an important factor of the maritime ecosystem in the municipality of Piraeus. Our good practice that we are trying to transfer through the BluAct program, it's through our URBACT network. It's now, after the second phase, a pure inspiration for us, the municipality of Piraeus, and the Blue Growth competition, because we managed to transfer our good practice to the other city ports of the Europe. We thought in the beginning that we will teach and we will learn the other cities to make such competitions, but at the end we have taken so much, we have taken too many things, we have learned many other good practices from our partners, and it's a pure inspiration and for improvement to continue this competition and to be better and better in the future.
The BluAct project has existed, I think, since late 2019, and it's been a phenomenal experience to work with so many cities that are passionate about the blue economy, and to support them to develop entrepreneurship competitions. I think the URBACT program is a brilliant program in enabling cities to learn from each other and to kind of understand the complexity of innovation ecosystems and how they can support entrepreneurs in the blue economy to develop innovative new ideas which can help them kind of transform their industrial base, or maybe for some cities inspire young people into the blue economy. I guess over the years I've learned that cities use their participation in BluAct in slightly different ways. Some, as I said, really to try and look towards to stimulate the future marine and maritime industries, others largely to try and inspire young people into the sector. So I think, as I say, it's been phenomenal watching all these cities learn from each other, and it's been a real privilege to work with a city like Piraeus that has been so open and willing to transfer its learning and its knowledge and its expertise to other cities across Europe. And I think, after 3-4 years of working in the project, it's clear that there are 7-8 cities at least who are going to continue to sustain that activity beyond the lifetime of BluAct. So I think URBACT and the city of Piraeus needs to take credit for transferring that knowledge to those cities and for embedding that good practice across Europe.
Well, it was very interesting to meet new partners and see how each one of them would like to transfer the practice and how in fact they have transferred the practice, and to see the various approaches they have followed. And I think what I really enjoyed most is that we had with the demanding structure of the ULD, we were able not to be just the cities, because I have done other projects in the past and it was just cities and changing practices between them. And I found that the ULD factor was really a catalytic factor to the transfer of the practice and a very good, let's say, weapon, I can say, to URBACT, because I have done also URBACT 1 and 2, and this was a new development in the project itself, in the program. It was the most difficult part of it and also the most profitable of all this. Of course, the European cooperation and meeting new partners and friends that become friends eventually, and you just you look at them and you are just trying to find ways to continue your cooperation with European funding or other cooperation. It's been great. It really has been great. Thank you, Jim.
Hi, I'm David. So our product is mobile monitoring. It's a smart system of buoys to send in real time, 24 hours per day, information about quality of water. So we build small buoys and throw to the water, and we collect in the cloud all this data. And otherwise we create also water drones that they swim above the lake and map our lake, and we create online mapping with quality of water. So yeah, this is two products, so buoy and water drone. For now, we prepare this project for a port because they want to know that the ships have spills or something like that. So we prepare special buoys with sensor to find oil in the water. Yeah. So for now, we got the 3 buoys ready to go, and we test it, and we wanna soon install this in the port. Before the Texit, we had a huge problem with presentation of our products. It was a clue, because every day we know how to create technology, but we don't know how to sell it. So Texit show us how to present to the investor our product. It's the main good thing that Texit made for us.